Welcome back to my channel. Welcome everyone. If you are new here, welcome. This is going to be a reading for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And of course, everyone knows that everything in the reading may or may not resonate with each and every one of you guys. That's okay. You just find whatever stick, and if it doesn't, just leave it. Cancer, some of you guys are looking at having some form of forgiveness from your partner or from someone that you want to forgive, but I feel like you're having a hard time forgiving them. Also, there have to be some patience. You guys are feeling very impatient about some things, whether you want some new business venture or relationship to get off the ground. You guys are being very impatient about it, right? Okay, so again, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Cancer, you guys are going to have to trust your intuition. You're going to have to trust your gut feeling about some things that may have been taking place, and it may be centered around your relationship. So whether or not you're involved with someone or thinking about getting involved with someone, I'm hearing you want to make the next move, or you want them to make the next move, but you're going to have to trust yourself. It may be something about this person that you cannot put your finger on, and it's something that your gut is trying to tell you to be careful and be mindful and watch them and watch how they speak and watch how they talk. And I'm seeing my Cancer kind of like playing with the idea whether or not if they want to take things to the next level or not. But you're going to also have to be mindful. That's what I keep hearing. Be mindful and be aware. Be careful, right? So Cancer, are you fearful about some things? It's like you guys want to make a final decision, make a final move on something, but it's like you're being kind of worried. And if you're going to stay in the position where you worry your mind and become stressed out, it's going to affect your health. So be very, very careful not to overthink and overstress yourself too much, okay? Be very, very careful. Some of you guys are looking at wanting to be successful or want to take another career change, which I am picking up. You guys are thinking about career. And there's also a lot of indecision, which you making the final decision on life. Again, you want to use your intuition in all aspects of your life. So when it comes to the mind, you want to give it a rest, but you also want to be able to listen at the same time. It's like, okay, find out what actually fits. But if it doesn't fit, then you leave it. You don't want to keep playing and replaying it over and over in your mind. It will stress you out. It will tire you out. It will burn out your energy as well, because it looks like a lot of my Cancer are very in tune. They are actually intuitive. And it's just at this point, you guys are going to have to let your mind rest and try not to worry so much, okay? Worry. There's a lot of worry around you guys, a lot of worry and a lot of fear. So it's like your next move. You're trying to put everything all together all at one time, but you don't want to rush it. Spirit wants you to have some form of patience as well as some form of balance for some of my Cancer. That's the energy I'm getting. Also, I'm picking up around your ex or your lover. There's a form of regret. So they regret, actually, I'm hearing mistreating the relationship or not giving you giving the relation a fair chance. There's a form of regret, and there's a form of denial. This can also be you as well, vice versa, where you feel like you do love them, but you're telling yourself that, no, I don't love them anymore. They did me wrong. You know what I mean? So I'm picking up the energy that both of you guys are in denial with each other when it comes to your feelings, but there is a form of regret coming from their end as well. So let's go ahead and shuffle my deck really quick. When it comes to your career, what messages do you have for Cancer in their career, Spirit? What messages do you have for my Cancer in their career? What messages? Thank you so much. So I'm picking up you guys are just kind of in your head right now. Some of you guys are in your head space. Okay, so Cancer, some of you guys may have some co-workers that are gossiping about you. It may be something that you are doing that they don't like. The next card out was a raise. You may have recently got a raise or will be getting a raise that will cause a lot of gossip around your co-workers. So be very, very mindful of that. I feel like some of my Cancers know. They have a feeling about it though, but it's like you guys are kind of like ignoring it, or not really paying attention, or not feeding into it. But be very, very mindful. So Spirit is saying be very, very mindful that there are people that are watching and want to actually talk bad about you because you're elevating at work. Also, your job may be stressing you out. That's again with that health card that came up. You guys are going to have to be very, very careful. Be careful, be mindful of your health, okay? Don't allow too much to stress you out. Don't allow the past relationship to stress you out, as well as your job stressing you out. So there may be something that you want to look into and be very, very careful, because again, stress is a silent killer, okay? For some of my Cancers, there will be new jobs soon, whether you apply for a new job, looking for a new job, or waiting for a job to call you back. So there will be a new job coming towards you guys soon. So there are some opportunities that you may be looking at, possible, within the next near future. You will be working at a new job coming to you soon, if you haven't already. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So what else other than your job stressing you out and this past relationship got you guys in your mind? What got you guys worried? Spirit, talk to me. Okay. All right, so communication was cut off, right? So you guys cut off communication with your lover, with your ex. You guys are not talking. Seven of Swords. So this person was very vindictive. They were lying to you. I'm hearing cheating. It may have been that you caught them in the act, or you caught with your ex, with your lover. This person was very, very sneaky. They were very vindictive. I feel like they were not telling you the whole truth about some things. You could have been dealing with an air sign. So they were not being very honest. They were also, I'm hearing, very distasteful. The situation was very, very distasteful. It may have been real nasty. This person may have been extremely nasty with their words when they talk. So things have just stopped. The communication itself has stopped. Ooh. Five of Swords. So there was a lot of bickering. You guys had it out. You guys had it out. A lot of back and forth. So you may have had a lot of indifferences and trying to see things eye to eye. Again, you guys could have been dealing with an air sign. Seven of Swords and Five of Swords. He or she also had a lot of other options. Seven of Cups, I'm also getting, there were a lot of lies. There were a lot of lies that were presented to you. It was like, oh, let me show you this real quick. I can do it better. Or let me do this. I'm going to show you that I can do better. I can handle it. It's like they were showing you some things, but at the same time, you were kind of like believing it at first, but then you would go back and find out the real truth about this person. Whether someone came to you and presented to you the real truth, or receipts, or whatever the case may be, you guys got into an argument. It was a communication that was very, I'm getting also toxic. This person came off very, very toxic to you, but overall you cut them off. There's no communication right now. You guys are not even talking. You couldn't see eye to eye. No matter how much you try to make things work with them, they just wanted things their way. I'm picking up, they wanted things their way and no way else. It's like, I want to do it my way. I don't want to do it your way. So how do they truly feel now that you guys are not even talking anymore? They wish they would have treated you better. It goes back again. This relationship, this person was nasty when they talk. I'm picking up they were very, very nasty. You could have been, again, dealing with an air sign. Some air signs, they say, do not show affection. This person have feelings, but again, the way they talk is their feelings is how they come out. They speak their emotions out. So they wish they would have treated you a lot better. Cancer, you guys are moving on. You're trying to move on and move forward, but I feel like you still hold on to it. Somebody is still holding on to the hurt. Like, you guys can't let it go. This person also, whoo, man, they feel like you two were too young when it started. So you may have known them for quite some time, dealing with them off and on. So they feel like you were too young, or you feel like they were too young, or young like-minded. Whatever the case may be, they feel like you guys were too young when you first started and hit it off, right? Let's go over to my deck. How do Cancer X truly feel? Ooh, it was too much pressure. It was way too much pressure for them. So again, you guys could not see things eye to eye. You may have presented some things to them that you wanted out of them or out of the relationship, but they feel like it was way too much pressure for them, that they couldn't handle it. So it was like they had to find other options. They had to find other way out of the situation. The Seven of Cups. So they do feel that you also are changing. You're not coming back, or you're not chasing them. It's like, I missed the chase. That's what I'm hearing. I missed the chase. So you may have used to chase them in the end, but you're not chasing them anymore now. So, and also I'm getting that they do not like commitment. So this person ran away from the fact that it was too much pressure. You may have actually gave them some choices, or you may have set out some goals and they could not keep it, even though they've given you this illusion like, yeah, I'll do that for you, but not really actually doing it. And you found out the real truth to all of it, right? They don't like commitment. Either they didn't want to get married, or they didn't want to take the relationship a step further, whether you guys were engaged or thinking about engagement. This person does not like commitment. They ran from it. Seven of Cups, they ran from the commitment. So it does appear that they see that you're not chasing them, you're not coming back, you're not calling them, because with the Queen of Swords, you cut off the communication. So you are actually trying to focus on yourself right now. Again, be careful with the gossiping co-workers on your job. A raise will be coming soon if you haven't got one already, and new job soon if you haven't gotten your new job already. And be careful, don't allow the job to stress you out. Okay, so that's all the messages that I have for you guys today. I want to say thank you all so much for visiting my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, peace.